Hi guys, this is a video on how to make homemade ginger beer. So making homemade ginger beer is a really easy process and you need three core ingredients. You need sugar, you need ginger and you need water. So it's just as simple as that. So I'm using the raw sugar variety. I've got some homegrown ginger, amazing, and tap water will be fine. So I'm also going to add to it, I'm going to add some lemons, and I'm going to add some limes, and I'm going to add some passion fruit. This should give it more of an amazing zing. So for the fermentation process, you can use ginger and you can create your own bug. I think they call it a ginger bug, which will be a naturally fermenting process, like you can use that. I'm not going to do that myself. I'm going to take the easy way, and I'm going to just use some actual yeast. So I've got a pack of 5 grams of yeast. Now this will do the trick for up to 40 litres, so this is going to be more than adequate. Some people have been known to use bread yeast. I think you can use that, but I've used a better quality yeast. I went to a brewing shop and bought this stuff. It's not really too expensive, so it should taste really good with this. So the other tools or equipment that you need in order to make your homemade ginger beer is you need a liquidizer. You need a liquidizer to chop up, to dice and cube and chop up all of your ginger. You will also need a big pot, and you will also need a bit of a brewing kit. The key thing that you need here is obviously you need the plastic container to put all of your mix in and your ginger beer into as you leave it for a few weeks for it to ferment. So that's the key things that you need. Okay, so guys, so how much of all of the ingredients do you need? First things first, to do 30 litres, you'll need about 4 kilograms of sugar. I have 1 kilogram of ginger, and I'm going to use, as I say, 30 litres of water. I'm also going to add 2 lemons, 4 limes, and I'm going to add 5 passion fruits. Okay, so my first job, I need to get the ginger ready. Okay, so first things first, we will start by getting the ginger ready. So, kilogram of ginger. So what I'm going to do, I've started pulling a bit of it apart. This was all homegrown in the garden, so I just want to make sure it's all completely clean. Get rid of any dirt from it. So pull it apart and give it a bit of a scrub down. I want to make sure this is as clean as possible. I'm not going to grate this. I'm not going to take any of the skin off. We'll just leave the skin on and put it in the liquidizer. So, good clean. So I'll do that with all of the ginger. As you can see, I've got a kilogram of it here. This looks pretty good stuff. So I will finish off all of this, ready for stage 2. So I've now prepared all the ginger. I've got it all cleaned up and ready. So this is now all ready just to dice up. So I just need to get it in the liquidizer, get it ready all to mince up. So I'll put a bit in at a time. And then also we're going to add a bit of water to it. I'll add it to about halfway full, and then I'll liquidize this up. Put some more of the ginger in there, and just start liquidizing it all up. This is when you start smelling the amazing smell of ginger. It smells really good. Okay, I'm going to do it in like little batches and I'll pour it into the pot. So first batch is ready. Pour it in. Smells so good. Put more ginger in it. Probably get it all in now. It's as easy as that. Put it all in the pot. I don't want to lose any of the amazing ginger. That's all in there now. Okay, so I'm now going to prepare all of the lemons. So I'm going to get them all juiced. You can smell the lemons, they smell really good. They're nearly done. I'll get the limes in there as well now. They look amazing, absolutely amazing. Look at the beautifulness of those. So let's juice these up. I'll put them straight in with the lemon. Okay, so that is done. So as you can see here, I've got about 500 millilitres of the lemon and lime juice. So that'll be more than enough. That's gonna taste absolutely amazing. So 500 millilitres. The last thing to do is I want to get all the passion fruit ready, put all of that in. So I've got all these passion fruits here. It's an easy process, I'm going to put them all in here first. Just in there. Already. And then that one looks a little bit dry, so I'm not actually going to use much of that. Only going to use the best. This one looks a little bit shriveled, but inside it should be very good. We'll see. Yep, it's really good. You can see the texture of that, isn't it? So as you can see there, I'm guessing I've probably got about maybe 200 millilitres of passion fruit there. So I'll add that into the mix. Okay, so now to add my sugar and my hands. So I'm just going to add 2 kilograms of sugar into this. One. Okay, it's now ready for me to add more water. So I'm going to fill this up to the top. Okay, so I'm now going to get this ready. I'm going to put it on the stove. And I'm going to put this on a medium heat. And I'm going to let this simmer away for about 40 to 45 minutes. So I'm just stirring up all the sugar that's in there at the moment, just letting it all mix in together. Let all the ingredients mix and start to combine. So as I say, I'll now leave this for about 40 to 45 minutes. Okay, so it's now been simmering away for 40 minutes. Looks amazing and it smells absolutely delicious. The aromas coming from this, amazing. So I'm now going to let it just cool down. Let it cool down for about an hour and then let's take it to the next step. Okay, so I've now let it all cool down after it's all been simmering away. So it feels quite cool now. It smells absolutely amazing. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to get rid of all of the bits and all the big pieces of bits inside it and just get all the juice out of it. So I'm going to pour it all in this pan and I'm going to sieve it all through there. Trying to get that amazing juice. And just get rid of all of the soggy remnants, and all the bits and pips and all of that stuff that's in it. Squeeze it all away. Get rid of all of that. Get all the good juice out. Okay, once I've done that I can throw all of this away. All of that out and get rid of that. Do the same again. I've got a fair bit of this to go through. Undo this. This smells just so good. Smells absolutely amazing. If I could transfer this smell into this YouTube video, I would. It would be absolutely amazing for you to smell it as well. It's hard to describe, but it's so good, so good. So I'll keep on squishing this all through, get rid of all of these remnants. Okay, so it's now all ready to go. I've got all of the mess out of it. It's ready to put in my big container. So I've got my big container here. Completely washed this out, so this is all ready to go. So I'll start filling this up. And then I will just keep on getting all of the juice out of here and filling up my container. Okay, so another big pan has been done. Poured in. nearly halfway through. Okay, the next pan is ready to go. 3 down, and keep on getting all of the pulp out. Okay, the 4th pan goes in. I'll get rid of the last bit in here. Okay, so this is the last remnants, all the pulp coming out. Get rid of that. Put that in there. That's the last bit of juice that's going there. Let's carry this over. There's a bit of weight in this. Okay, so now, next step is I'm going to add in the yeast. Okay, so this is the pack of yeast. The yeast, you have to put it in a small cup of warm water to let the yeast start hydrating itself. So I did that about 10 minutes ago, so it's been nicely sitting in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in, and I'll put the sugar in and fill it up with water. Okay, so I'm going to put a bit more water in first. Fill this thing up. That in. Okay, now I'm going to pour in my yeast. So I'll mix that around a little bit. This round. Pour that in. And now we will put an extra 2 kilograms of sugar in this. So there's been 2 kilograms so far. We're going to put these additional two packs in. One in. Okay, so now I'm going to give it a stir. Start mixing that sugar up at the bottom. Stir it all in. Okay, I'm going to put some more water in. So I'll finish up with the last bit of water in here. That's enough. I'll give it another stir in there. So the temperature of this, as you can see, is sitting about 26 degrees. So we want to now keep it at 26 degrees. Well, between 20 and 30 degrees, so in the 20 range. We need to keep it at this temperature for approximately the next 2 to 3 weeks, whilst it ferments and gets its amazing flavour. Okay, so I'm going to just give this a last stir, and then we'll get the lid on it. The lid on this. And now we are going to just sit and let this ferment for about 2 to 3 weeks. So hi guys, we've now had the ginger beer fermenting for the last 3 weeks. So you want to keep the temperature a constant temperature while it is fermenting. So I've been keeping it around 20 degrees. You can see it's actually just gone up to 22 degrees. So you may ask, how do you keep it at a constant temperature if you are, if you're in a house and you're going to have the temperature in the house going up and down? So what I did to try and keep it at a constant temperature, a great way of doing it, is just get a jumper. Put a jumper on top of it. Literally, this was the easiest way of doing it. Just put a whole jumper. Put a jumper on it, and that will really help keep it at a constant temperature. Now this is obviously a really simple way, really simple and extremely easy way of keeping the temperature the right way. Other ways of doing it is, of course, you can get some heat pads to go underneath it, but hey, just go get a jumper, put a jumper on. Surely you'll have a jumper in your wardrobe. So I did that and it worked an absolute treat. So I kept it at 20 degrees. So literally now it is ready just to try the ginger beer and bottle it up. So you can hear the all the bubbles and that, the carbonation in it. That tastes pretty good. That tastes right. So I'm now going to just fill up some of these bottles. And there we go. It is done. So there you have it, guys. That's homemade ginger beer. Hope you liked the video. If you've got any questions, drop me a line, ask me some questions. So guys, this is how much ginger beer you can make. As you can see, I've got about nearly 30 litres. Thanks for watching.